Okay. Ah, you know what does that mean? My jaw just dropped. I mean, I'm just on the back of the Hasbro Pulse live stream and I'm just taken aback. I mean, we always make fun of Hasbro. We always, like get angry with them. I mean, if you look at what they have been doing recently with the 5-pack villain wave, the 3-pack X-Men team suit, the dog bar figure. I mean, come on, Guardians of the Galaxy. I mean, it looks all nice. Oh my goodness, as you can see that it was so disagreeing with me that my figures kind of drop. And yeah, I mean, we always make fun of Hasbro in that sense. We always like criticize them, but what a live stream we have just had. I mean, that for me, I think is really good. Let me just give me a pause and let me set up these figures here. Okay, so we're back, and yeah, you can see that is a bit of a mess when we do all these things. So I didn't plan to do this, but I was like, that was such a great live stream. I mean, the figures they came out with, totally, for me, to be honest, unexpected. And you know what? Hasbro did a sneaky of it. I mean, if you look at the corner a little bit, you saw some Spiderman figures, which they were talking about and they kind of released last year. Some Amazing Spider-Man, a bit of some Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. So yes, it's crazy, this live stream here. I think it's just amazing. I was just, oh my goodness. So we're gonna go through like bit by bit of what went down and why this is probably one of the best live streams I've seen. And yeah, we're gonna start off here with Ant-Man. So like we already know about it. We have the Ant-Man Build-A-Figure Wave from Cassie Lang, and we have the Ant-Man figures. Not really interested with that. I don't think they really even showed the figures. They just kind of put it on the back there. And then, of course, we went to Guardians of the Galaxy, which I am still thinking whether I should get it, because you can see from my back here, I do have some sets here, like Fantastic Four, X-Men, and some others. So I was thinking whether I should just get the whole Guardians of the Galaxy wave. I did sell off the Peter Quill from the Thor Love and Thunder set, because I didn't really feel that the face was really good, but it wasn't really resembling what's his name, Chris Pratt, right? So I'm not sure whether I should get this. That's very weird because they don't have the alternate heads. And Drax looks cool, but the body and all, I mean, it's a nice team suit. I mean, like if you want to get one to complete everything, I think it gets the job done. Mantis as well. I know the buff was selling for like $100, so it's crazy. So now they have like a so-called Mantis figure, Nebula as well. So all in all, pretty good. Groot is not really a buff, it's a deluxe figure. So it's a bit disappointing. I mean, we have the adult Groot here, and I do like the new Groot. Maybe I'll get it off some sale. I think it's going to be selling for about maybe $70, $80. So here's about 300 ringgit. So I think maybe I will buy it at the less than 200. I'm not going to spend too much on just one figure, especially it's not Spider-Man or X-Men, right? And yeah, I managed to get Blob as well. So anyway, so like we already know about that. They already came out with the renders and you can order it on Hasbro Pulse. But the main thing, of course, they also talk about the X-Men set, the short Build-A-Figure, and the main thing that I was looking forward to was Cyclops, because I really wanted to see how he looks again, and it looks really awesome. I mean, we already have the VHS Cyclops, looks so amazing, and the price drop on this was crazy. Like initially in Malaysia it sold for 200 ringgit, which is about almost the $60 mark, $50 mark for one figure. So I think it was about the $50 mark, but now you can get it for like 120 ringgit, which is about 25 to 30 USD. So I think that is a really good figure price to get. And I'm just so excited to get the astonishing X-Men Cyclops figure. I think that's just amazing. Then initially, to be honest, Emma Frost didn't really catch my attention, but I think the more I look at her, she looks pretty cool. And again, I'm tempted to whether to get this wave. And let me know in the comments down below whether I should get the wave, because I don't really know the Gen X too much. I don't know Omega Kid. I don't know the girl Monea or whatever her name is. I do know Chamber from the X-Men comic books back in the early 2000s. So I know him. His fire coming out of the chest got some energy power portal thing. And also we have Corsair, which is pretty interesting because if you want to complete your whole summer kind of family thing, I think this one here would help. Especially he looks with the new body mold. Especially if you throw that on the new body mold, it makes a lot of tempting thoughts over here. And Fang as well looks pretty cool. I think you can put Wolverine head on him to make him look really awesome. So I'm really tempted to get him. And let me know again in the comments whether I should get this set as well. And we're going to go on to one more wave, which is also the other wave, which also has come out, the Puff Adder, which not really interested in that, and there's already been videos of it. I don't think I'll ever get that. That wasn't even in the Hasbro Pulse. The main thing that was in the Hasbro Pulse are these Spider-Man set. Like, it was on rectangular, right? I don't know how he does it. Maybe he's from Hasbro. Maybe he's Danny, because like the leaks that he came out end of last year for all the figures on point. Like, if you look at the Spider-Man set, oh my goodness, we are getting a new Ben Reilly. Like, this Ben Reilly over here looks so good already. I mean, for a retro figure back when it came out last year, I think it was just so nice. Like, articulation on this, then the body as well, the paint job was good. But they decided to give us another Ben Reilly. I'm like, oh my goodness, that was so good. I'm like so excited on that. And I don't really know too much about his new suit, right? I don't read comic nowadays too much. I just finished reading the Clone Conspiracy thing again, because I kind of half-assed it back in the day, but I managed to complete the whole thing, the whole graphic novel there. So like, I'm really excited to get another Ben Reilly. Hopefully maybe they could give us another hit, but they didn't mention about it too much. But I'm really excited for that. And they are also giving us Chasm. Like, I'm again not a modern day comic book reader anymore. I know he turned anal and like really ass nowadays. Like, he's just totally a new guy, and it just doesn't make sense. They like kind of wasted it, but you have to make some storytelling, right? So Chasm looks really cool as well. Looks like on a newer body mode. I'm not sure whether it's using the Renew Your Vows, but it looks really awesome. Definitely. This set, I'm getting two of them. One just to keep in the box, although you can't display it or anything. But one definitely just to take out and to play and just to post around. Because in this set, we have the Elektra Daredevil. I mean, I'll collect a lot of Daredevils. The Renew Your Vows, the one that recently came out as well. The 3-pack looks really awesome. But this one as well takes the cake. I mean, if you love Elektra, you love Daredevil, again, this is just awesome. This is more modern day comic book readers. Again, I'm not a huge reader on that, but I got to say, it looks really, really awesome. I mean, that the whole mask, I mean, I'm pretty sure the old 3-pack can fit into this. What's a hut at 1 AM right now. So like, I'm really excited. The suit looks so awesome. Definitely going to get this one. And also Miles Morales, he doesn't look that awesome. I know that's his new suit, especially when you play the PS4, PS5 game. You know that it's a new suit and it looks really cool. Again, another nice one to add into your Miles Morales Spider-Man collection. And we also have, what's the guy's name? The other Tarantula? Yeah, Tarantula or something like that. So he's pretty cool as well. Don't really know much about him back in the day, but I know he's like a comic villain, superhero kind of thing. And then we also have Jessica Drew Spider-Woman. So it's an updated figure, not the old classic one, but definitely still looks really awesome. I think the body looks really nice, like really muscular, because she is Spider-Woman. Muscular, double joints. Hopefully they give us a lot of articulation with that. Looks really, really awesome game. Definitely is a wave. You don't think twice. You just get it first. Don't think so much. And then what else they came out with it? They came out with the... Let me just check on my list here. So yeah, I mean, it's pretty obvious, like Rose. No one really remembers him. So it's a nice figure to add into your villain wave. And then let me just have a quick look down here. We're not going to go to the 60th anniversary. Like, okay, we're going to talk about the VHS set. So like, they did place it on their Hasbro Pulse pre-order. And I did order like 2 units. Again, 2 whole sets. One to open up and play around, and one more to keep in the box. And I got to say, I mean, it looks cool. I do have the VHS line, as you can see from the back here. I do have Wolverine is just kept away somewhere else. I do like the packaging. Like, if you want to do a windowless packaging, I think this one here works quite a lot. So I'm really excited for the new Spider-Man set as well. I mean, it looks so nice, especially with the new body mode. Everything, you just throw it on new body mode, you can sell it. And Carnage as well, I don't really have the, if not mistaken, the Monster Venom wave. So I think that's a really new updated figure. I don't mind having it. I might sell it or might not sell it. And then you have the Symbiote Spider-Man as well. So really awesome to have it. And then they surprise us with another 2-pack in the form of Aunt May. So I think that was really cool. Like, definitely if you're a Spider-Man fan, you know, comic book or whatsoever, you want to keep this figure. You want to get this to add into your normal civilians there. You can add it with Mary Jane, Emma, sorry, not Emma Stone, like Gwen Stacy, and then Jonah Jameson, right? That all that in the whole civilian. I think that makes really, really cool. I'm not sure why they gave us two-fisted hands, like, doesn't make sense, but you know, I'm not complaining. Extra accessories. Maybe if they give us like a frying pan or like a cook or something like that, I think that makes more sense. And of course, they have given us the Dr. Ock retro animated style. That was so awesome. I did expect the Dr. Ock to be on the retro cut. I didn't expect it to be on the VHS cut. So that's a bit of a surprise, but I do like it. I mean, it looks really, really awesome. And best thing about it, the articulated tentacles, the bendable wires. Finally, Hasbro has given us the Marvel Legends here, the bendable tentacles, which looks so awesome. I don't know how, and it's backwards compatible, so you can put it on your previous Dr. Ock figure from the 2-pack or the one from the SPDR wave. So I'm pretty sure they all fit all the same. Looks just really, really awesome. I do have one here. Oh, actually, I don't really have it. Because the Kraven new figure, I think would be on the retro cut. But so I expected the Dr. Ock as well to be on the retro cut. But surprisingly, they gave us on the VHS. I mean, if it was on the Dr. Ock, like, I mean, if it was on the retro cut, you can just display that. Really beautiful. But this one here, gotta take it out. I probably will get one of this set. I mean, it's no point in getting two, but I'll probably just get one because of the bendable tentacle wires. Just amazing, amazing over here. I think the articulation as well looks really nice, like very bendable, very posable as well. I don't see an ab crunch, but it seems like it can swivel all around, which is really awesome. And apparently they said you can make it stand as well, which is awesome. Like you can just make him stand crouching up there. I mean, I've seen a lot of people doing their customs for Dr. Ock using like the charging cable wires, using all those metal wires to make them. Really looks awesome. Especially over here, it doesn't really look very metal, but I'm not sure whether how sturdy is it, but it looks really awesome. I mean, we already have the, let me take out here, the lizard figure, which looks awesome, and it does have the bendable tail here. So hopefully it's about the same material as this. This one looks a bit bendable. Yeah, it's alright. I'm not scared to do it. So this is an awesome figure. So I was expecting like Kraven, Lizard, Dr. Ock to be in the retro cut, but surprisingly they gave us on the VHS, probably to promote the VHS line. Like this is also an awesome figure. Put it at the back here. Alright, so amazing. I mean, like, yeah, it's crazy. And like I mentioned, they sneaky. Like, if you see on the back there, they have had the 3-pack, the Tom Holland Spider-Man, the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man, and also the Tobey Maguire. I was expecting them to actually show it, but I'm not sure why. Because maybe because, this is my thoughts here, they don't have the alternate heads, because they are rumored to have a No Way Home set as well, which would come with the 3 heads. Because if you go to Hasbro Pulse and you're trying to pre-order this, it doesn't show you that's coming out with any heads. They only show you the hands and all the accessories, but they don't come out with the heads. So maybe they don't want to do it yet to kind of face backlash, or maybe next round, or maybe tomorrow. I mean, I'm talking out of my butt over here, but they might just release it tomorrow and say like, hey, this is how it looks like, blah blah blah. So it's pretty nice, like nice 3-pack, again windowless, so you can't really see what's inside, but it's on the corner there, looking really nice. Like I have the old Toy Biz, the super posable Spider-Man figure over here, one of my favorite figures to have. We have had the Andrew Garfield, which not a lot to be honest. We have had the old Toy Biz, very lousy in terms of articulation, but we have had the Marvel Legends one here, not too bad I would say. Just need to burp it up. So really excited. I was hoping they would have showed this at least, but they didn't. So yeah, we just gotta move on. Like overall, I think Spider-Man, I covered most of it. Let me just check one more time here. So that is it. I mean, that is about it. And lastly, he will talk about the Avengers one. Like, I'm not a huge fan of Avenger figures, so I'm going to just skim through. But again, with what Rectangular actually kind of came out with the leaks last year, on point. Like the moment they released the Hawkeye figure with what they call it, the Sky Cycle. Like if you look at the list from Rectangular, it's exactly the same name. So it's really awesome. that new Hawkeye figure I think is really going to be really cool, because I think a lot of people are looking for a new Hawkeye figure. The old one we got from the All-Father wave, in terms of the comic book accuracy, I think that was really long time ago, and I think it's a really good updated new figure, especially again with the motorbike, similar to like the Wolverine, Punisher, Ghost Rider, all those figures. And then we also having the superposable Black Widow as well. Not a huge fan of Black Widow, but it does look really nice in terms of the posing. And again, I think this is the first time that they're going to give us like the double jointed elbows and a bit more articulation, which is going to be really awesome. I'm not sure whether exactly they gave us like any ab crunch or whatsoever. So, you know, we're going to see a little bit more once it does come out. And then a few of them that I'm really excited, but we're going to go through the ones that I'm not. We have the Doctor Doom and Captain Marvel. I was expecting a little bit more from Doctor Doom, a little bit more, maybe some extra face or something like that, but it looks very normal, very basic. Captain Marvel, not a huge fan of her in the movie. It sucks even more. Like, yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Like, if you guys want it, no harm done, go out and get it. But for me, I'm going to skip that through. Easy skip for me. The one that I am still thinking whether to get is the Skrull Queen and Super Skrull. Like, I do have the Super Skrull here, and I do have the Army Builder as well. So I'm super tempted to get it, because we all know Secret Invasion is coming out. Disney Plus, MCU, Phase 4, Phase 5, not to a great start. So sometimes you want to get a figure because, you know, sometimes you watch great movie, you're thinking like, I want to get that. And by the time you want to get that, maybe the prices have gone up sky high. Like what happened with Thor, Love and Thunder. That was just, oh my god. I thought I was hoping for so much. Movie came out, total trash. Very hard for me to sell the figure, because just, you don't want to be reminded of such a bad movie. But Skrull, very interesting whether I should just complete the whole wave. I mean, I have this Super Skrull. The new Super Skrull is a whole new design, which I really did like. Like, it was comic book powered, superhero powered. They had the Jessica Drew Skrull as well. So pretty cool. Might just get it on the sale. Not gonna get it from pre-orders or whatever. Might get it on the sale. That's something you're gonna let me, and also, yeah, just let me know in the comments down below whether I should get it. Oh, crazy, we're about the 17-minute mark. First time I'm doing this. So let me know whether you guys like me to do all this kind of live stream, kind of feedback and all that. I mean, I just like to talk about stuff. Figures, toys, phones as well. I have my tech channel. If you guys want to check me out, Dr. Hamstack. So I just like to talk about random stuff, all these things, talk to a phone, you know, talk to my toys. That's why I started Marvel Legends, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, next thing I'll talk about here is the other one, the Super Aptoid, huge figure there. I don't really know about it. I'm not going to lie to you. It just looks awesome. If you guys like your big chunky figures, makes a lot of sense to get it. For me, to be honest, I don't even know who he is, so I'm not going to get it. Probably, again, massive sale, 120 ringgit. If I can get it around there, I'll probably buy it. Otherwise, I'm going to skip it. Another one that really tempted to get, Thor and the Destroyer, because I don't have the Destroyer and it's really hard. And I think Toy Biz came out one. I'm not sure whether Marvel Legends came out one. It's like sometimes the images doesn't really show, but it's a great figure. I'm really not sure whether I should get it, because Thor looks pretty badass as well. The whole beard, awesome. I gotta admit, it looks really nice, but 2 packs are going to be expensive. I do expect the price to be about the $100 range. Like, I'm not giving suggestions to Hasbro on how to price it, but it looks like it's going to hit there. Maybe 75, I would assume the price is going to be. So it's going to be about 300 ringgit here. So it's going to be expensive, like, but it's a great figure. I think the Destroyer looks huge, muscular, big. Thor as well, like I mentioned, looks so badass. I know the Thor 20th or 80th anniversary was going out of stock in a lot of places. Very hard to get it. And I think this one here justifies why I think you can buy one more Thor figure to be added into your Avengers wave. I think that's a really great figure. Might get it. Might get it. And then one more thing we get about Mark 1 Iron Man. I mean, they did release the Ironmonger and they released the MCU 10 years anniversary. So might not get it most of the time, most likely, because it's a small figure. Doesn't look that bad. Comic book accurate. So if you're a huge Iron Man fan, let me know if you are getting this figure. And then another thing that's really cool, the Bucky Captain America. Not a huge fan of Captain America, as I mentioned before, but the Bucky, we all know, nostalgia. Bucky Captain America was the first mold to come out in the Marvel Legends line with that new body type. You know, as you can see here, my Daredevil has that Bucky Cap mold and most of the older ones. So I'm tempted because again, it's using a newer body mold, probably the Vulcan body mold. So I'm really tempted whether to get that. Looks really awesome as well. Very similar to the older Marvel Legends figure. So might pick it up on a sale. That one definitely, I'm not in a hurry to get it. So I'll get it probably on a sale. And lastly, probably a figure that I would definitely want to get, Bruce Banner and the Hulk. So I'm going to bring my Bruce Banner and Hulk here. Okay, so you can see we have the Professor Hulk from the MCU. Looks so awesome. So I'm really tempted because the face, the normal Bruce Banner, like if you want to get it from the Marvel Legends, it goes for quite expensive. The face doesn't look very nice and it's just Bruce Banner. You can't really do much. He has the lab coat. And this one here, again, another 2-pack. This is how Marvel is selling their stuff right now. It's either you buy it or don't buy it, right? And it looks pretty nice. The face cup looks really awesome. Nice to add it into, again, to your Avengers wave. And they are giving you another great figure, the Grey Hulk as well. Very comic book accurate. Again, it makes me tempted because if I get one, I'll get probably the Thor as well, get the Destroyer. Then, you know, it kind of pushes you. Should you get the Iron Man? Should you get the Bucky Cap and all that? So really tempted, and it's like a deep hole that Marvel and Hasbro has been putting us on, and it's just so surprising. Like, they have added all these figures inside, like just crazy. Like, I'm just so amazed that I'm not sure exactly whether I should get the Hulk. Like, I think I'll probably just buy it. I think I'll just pre-order it. I won't wait for the sale. I think a lot of people are going to go out and buy it. So I'm just going to go and pre-order it. I'm not going to wait too long on it. And again, let me know in the comments down below if you're a Avengers fan or a Hulk fan, whether you are getting this figure. So yes, that is it. So all in all, the Hasbro Pulse stream was just amazing. I'm going to go on to Hasbro Pulse, get my friend from the UK and the US to maybe help me get some, and going to pre-order my stuff. Normally I get my stuff from One Toy Malaysia here in MCOP Mall. So you guys can check them out, and of course, I do get it from My Toy as well. So these are the two common places where I normally pre-order my stuff. Justin Hunt as well. So if you guys want to know, you can just check them out on their Facebook or whatsoever. So let me know in the comments down below what you guys think about the stream, what you guys think about this Hasbro live stream as well. Looks really nice, and I will see you guys in the next one.